help generally protect 99.9%. Okay. Just one quick example. When you are actually using red morph, you don't have any protection. We've gone to a site. I don't want to take the name of the site. You'll see the spider web. Okay, there's some 179 connections and 126 cookies. And with red morph, it's just 5 connections. Okay, so it's much cleaner. We would have blocked a lot of it. Impact, yes, what we're doing is basically we're saying we're protecting your privacy. Data that is not supposed to get out of your phone to people that is not supposed to go to, we're blocking that. That's one. Okay. Two, in a way, it gives you security because we are preventing all the malicious content, links, and activities that are happening. And obviously, three, there's an economic benefit. What we are saying is we give you much more control. Last slide before I get into the demo. There are lots of solutions that are available. They're work in progress. There's VPNs, MDNs, IIP solutions, which really provide a lot of security. But we think there's a gap in the security in terms of ability to protect ad blockers, trackers, stuff like that, which is what we handle. So by working with RedMorph working along with any of these solutions for an enterprise user, we can provide a much higher security level. Okay, I can talk about RedMorph, but in respect of time, I will just straightway go to the demo. We're trying to take on Mr. Murphy. We're doing a live demo. So what we have currently live is actually a browser controller, okay, which can be used for either a Chrome or a Firefox or a Safari browser. It's available on our site. You can download it. It's free of cost. And we have also in the final stages of releasing our app for Android phones, okay, which will take care of the complete phone, not just the browser. Okay, I'm showing you the demo of the app. Okay, one second, I think is it fully there? Great. Okay, so when you download the app, what it will first do is scan the whole phone for various apps that are there, because everything that the phone connects to, even a browser, is an app. Okay, so if you see, it's actually going checking all the apps in the phone that you have and giving them a score. Okay, is it a high risk, mid risk, or a low risk? Okay, it'll take around 30-40 seconds depending on the number of apps. We've seen usually there are close to around 30 to 40 apps on an average per user. This phone seems to have 30 apps. Okay, it has classified them. Sorry. No, this is a live demo that I'm doing on this phone. You can try on your phone. Here, it's not. So I'm just moving on to the next function. What it has recognized is there are certain apps, okay, like Clock or a file manager. Okay, it currently has internet access. So we are saying that, look, there's no need for these apps to have access to the internet. So would you like to block them? So I go ahead and block it. Okay. What it starts doing now is our algo starts working, and there are multitude of these trackers. There are advertising trackers, there are analytics trackers, social media trackers, collaboration trackers, phone trackers, which we are all realizing and we are blocking. Okay. Now the activity is complete. What has happened here is there are a few apps that are actually live at the back end. Okay. You can see CNN, Times of India, BBC News, Deccan Chronicle, and a game. Okay. So I'll just take you through, this is the basic dashboard, which is telling you what all has been currently going on in the phone. Now, if you go to the next tab, okay, this is a list of all the apps that are there. We're basically showing them in alphabetical order. The sign at the right actually tells you, okay, the various protection, the permissions that you've given to Astro File Manager. Okay, the red dot indicates it's high risk, orange dot medium risk, and obviously green dot low risk. Okay, what you can further do is for a specific app, say for example Astrofile Manager, okay, I can change the security setting that I have to none, standard, or high, and I can change the access that I'm giving, only on Wi-Fi or only on mobile or none. Okay, sorry, the connection went. Restart it. Yeah. So basis individual app, you can actually change the settings if you want to. Okay. Now, if I go to live view, it's currently telling you what all is happening and what all I'm blocking. Okay. Currently, CNN is doing its round. Okay, because the app is live at the back end. Now, if I keep it here for a minute, you'll see it regularly updating basis what the phone is trying to ping, what is going through, what is not. And if I'm an advanced user, I can actually change the status. I can allow it or I can further block it. Okay. The last thing that I wanted to show was our live view. Okay. It's basically giving the spider web of the complete thing. So, sorry, I can't explain it to you here, but I think it's pretty clear there in terms of it's a very nice, clean image. Okay. If I actually make the setting 0 here, you'll see what I had shown earlier. Okay. That's the demo. It's a nice, simple app, very simple for people to use. What we're going to start off with, this is primarily focused to consumer segment and not to enterprise. So we've kept it as less techy as possible and as high at the back end in terms of algos that are doing the work, heavy lifting for the consumer. That's it. Thank you. It's going to be a paid app soon. Yeah, we can surely work out something. Thank you.
Thank you, Shailesh. May I request Shrikant to give away a small token of appreciation to Shailesh? I know at least 3 of the attendees are very, very eagerly waiting for the entire session to end. So let's give away the prizes that we have promised. And so we've got Isha, who's answered 10 questions which were right out of 12, and she scored 10,813 points. May I invite Mr. Guru Prasad from Checkpoint to give away, I would say, the first prize. Second would be Sameet, who's answered 9 questions correct out of 12 and scored 8,849 points. And third would be Anup, who's answered 8 out of 12 questions and he's got 7,758 points. Thank you so very much. May I now invite Shrikant to deliver the closing note.
Good evening. I know it's been a long, long haul today, but I think it was worth it. And I think the attention that all of you paid for the quiz was very evident to the kind of attention you paid. So it's a privilege to propose a vote of thanks for this session today. It's been, I'm sure, a very enriching day, a lot of learnings, a lot of new knowledge, and of course some networking and ultimately some fun too. I would like to take this opportunity to first of all thank our sponsors, Checkpoint, for being the sponsor of this event, without which this could not have happened. Thank you, Checkpoint team. I would also want to thank the ecosystem partners, SCSC, Society for Cyberabad Security Council, who helped us the outreach to many of you and some of you who may not be there today here. I would like to also thank each one of the speakers. I don't take the names, but of course, every one of you who've taken the time from your busy schedules to be here with us today. Most of you, some of you have even taken early morning 5 o'clock flights to be here today. Thank you all. Thank you for being there. Of course, I will be failing in my duty if I do not thank our partners, the AV team from VC Events, Praveen and his team who worked through the night yesterday to get this place up, and of course the HICC team who also, kind enough to kind of support us and good food too. And of course, and not the least, I think the team from DSCI and BCI who have helped us with the entire agenda, who helped us put together this agenda, reach out to the speakers and so on. So thank you, team DSCI and BCI for this. Thank you again. And of course, last but not the least, the team at NASSCOM, all my colleagues at NASSCOM Hyderabad who make this happen. Thank you again, and look forward to meeting you all soon. Thank you very much. Good day.
The videos and the presentations would be up on the YouTube and the slideshare very soon. I shall share the link to all these, to all the attendees. Thank you very much.